Hey YouTube, it's BLN914CK here with an actual deck update. For those of you who watched my previous video for Noble Knights, I say thank you. And thank you for the suggestions, especially the guy who suggested I use heroes. And I'll say to him, I tried it, it just doesn't work for me. So I decided to redo the deck completely. And this is what I got. I like it, it's a lot more consistent than the other build. And hopefully with the upcoming 10s, this deck will be stupid cheap. Like crossing fingers for a tour guide super reprint and Lavera reprint. But this is the deck I actually play in real life. This is the deck I'm going to be bringing to regionals and tournaments, and this is the deck I'll be working on for the format because this is my favorite deck. It's like screw archetypes and whatever. This takes the spot. And without further ado, I'll get into a deck profile. Uh, Normal monster lineup is still the same: 3 Dark Blades, 3 Artorias. BLS is still in there. You can, if you want to run this cheaper, you can swap it out for Chaos Sorcerer or any other Chaos monster. But for now, it's just going to be BLS because this is DN and he's the best Chaos monster. Next is one of the big changes: 2 DD Crows and 2 Veilers. DD Crow is now my new best friend. He just stops so much in the current metagame. The fact that you can chain its effect to anything your opponent does, it messes up Avarice, messes up Reborn, messes up most effects. And the sheer fact that he's a dark monster just adds to it. And I just love this. Look at it. I love the Crow. Next we got 2 Veilers, pretty self-explanatory, stop effects. I added them because I had them, and they used to be sighted until I started main decking them, thanks to one of my friends who told me I should be main decking Veiler and Crow, and I found out this has been working beautifully for me. Next we got pretty much the same Gores and Honest, and another new addition is this Max C. Now that Max C is coming super, I can start teching him into a lot more decks. For now, I just run one. It's a pretty good hand trap. It's pretty self-explanatory. I don't need to go into it, but he really boosted up this deck a lot. Night Assailant, he became my third tour guide target. Most people don't like his card because it's a flip effect monster, but I really love this card because it's my answer to a lot of things like Lalagias and monsters I can't get over. I just set Night Assailant, and he pretty much answers it for me. Plus, he's a dark level 3. He's another tour guide target. Screw Tour Bus. It sucks, and this is a better replacement for it. Next, I knocked it down to 2 Gawains. 3 was great, but 2 makes this deck a lot more consistent. I hate drawing all 3 at once when I want to keep some of them in the deck, and having 2 in there just cuts down on that inconsistency. Still the same 2 Thrashers, just only 2 Rabbits now. The Thrasher Rabbit combo is Thrasher Rabbit Gawain combo is still amazing. I actually added Tour Guide and Sangan to give me some defense, and so I can grab that rabbit back. And next thing is 2 Trags, because Trag is a boss. Trag is the best monster of the format. I am not kidding. Minus the fact that he can't steal Exceeds, it's just the sheer fact that he can steal monsters and copy levels. Like I was playing a Lightsworn player on DN, and I dropped Trag on after his Judgment Dragon attack. He didn't blow up the field for some reason. I was like, okay, drop BLS, give me Judgment Dragon. I win. But that's why it's like I love him. He's also my second new best friend. Same Dark Hole, added 2 Lances, a Heavy, Reborn. Only 1 MST this time. I decided to try it out because first I was running 3, but now I only run 1 just for the sheer fact that I want to get to the other cards in my deck faster. And drawing 3 MSTs is, yeah, good back row control, but for the sheer fact that if I don't have anything to defend myself, it's pointless. 2 Gallatin, only 2 Gallatin this time because I hated drawing all 3, so I just cut it down to 2. Avarice, Rhoda, 2 Smashing Rounds for the sheer fact if I draw any of these, I need something to get over bigger monsters, so I stuck 2 Smashings in there. Solemn, the Solemn Trio, Starlight, and Torrential. Another big change to this deck came from the extra deck, uh, which is Stardust, Ninja, Pearl, Excalibur, Levair, Maestroke, Leviathan, Utopia, and Thunderspark Dragon, the biggest troll exceed ever, for the sheer fact he wipes the field, and it's just hilarious. I love this card. It's still the same Vylon Death Sigma for the sheer fact he becomes Catastrophe for types and he can steal, once again, steal monsters. And I love cards that steal monsters from my opponent's side of the field. Zenmaines, Black Ship of Corn. This may change because currently it is in my real deck. It's something else, but I forgot what it was. But he's just great control. Uh, Evgashiki Merylgeist, which is actually it's pretty good tech for the sheer fact that it destroys flip effect monsters and Sangan and puts them back in the deck so their effects don't resolve. And any effect that activates when a card is sent to the graveyard, they can just put it back in the deck. It's great tech. It's got 2100 attack, and it's a floater rank 4, which is pretty good. And of course, it wouldn't be your 3 level 4 exceed without Shockmaster, which is pretty easy with the Rabbit Thrasher combo. And pulling off Shockmaster first turn kind of just wins you the game. Side deck I'm still working on. I cited that third Gawain just in case. This was just here to test. Let me take this out actually. And I side decked the 2 Silver Sentinels for the sheer fact that if my opponent never MSTs my back row and after that first turn, they're not worried about it anymore and just keep attacking. So I decided this is better for side decking. And another card I'm actually going to try out. Give me a second. I decided if I was gonna play this, I was gonna make my side deck as trolly as possible. So I tech in 2 Void Trap Holes. Nobody gives a shit about this card. Nobody cares about this card. I care about this card. It's great, and it does pretty well against decks that summon multiple monsters, exceeds or synchros with 2,000 more attack. So I love it. All right, that's a deck profile. But there's one I want to put this out there. I want people to net deck this as hard as possible, for the sheer fact that at the moment I've reached my limit of what I can do with this. I'm still working on it, but I would like other people's opinion on what they think and their experiences with the deck, and what they think should be added, what they think should be taken out. I'm open to all opinions, but my only condition is that you keep the name of this deck. This is the official name of this deck at the moment is Noble Rabbit or Noble Knights. It doesn't matter, but I prefer Noble Rabbit. And let me know what you think and how it works for you. Once again, like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching.